question? Before teaching people.
Majesty, excuse me.
Not really. Any question before teaching people?
Any questions before we take?
What's apart coming?
Coming.
Because you make me very happy.
You have made me very happy.
Any question?
Any questions?
It's a request, Guruji. Are you going to tell us stories?
Huh?
Are you going to tell us any story?
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
She's coming. She's bringing.
Thank you. I was missing you. I saw you. I was with you, honored to be with you at Kripalu. And I was missing you very much. And I bring your pulsations and your words to my work every day since I met you.
Somebody wants to say any thing
Somebody wants to tell any experience?
to now.
So long we are waiting.
You want to say something?
Vivek wants to tell something? Sanskrit class?
No.
Guruji, I thank you for blessing the ashram that you call now Florida Guru Ashram under Naranda. And I welcome all friends to come and share satsang and fire ceremony there and sit in the garden and meditate anytime they want to.
Get up and give us all your program.
I don't have any programs right now. It's in the beginning, and the blessing from you, Guruji, has made it so. And it's a dream that has come true to me all the 10 years I've been here in Florida, and I thank the gods and your influence and blessings, so that it could be a haven, a place to come to, a place to meditate. It is 1136 Northwest 3rd Avenue in right off Sunrise Boulevard, and I have the telephone number if anyone wants it to call and make arrangements. Anyone who is teacher, anyone who wants to do any kind of program, can come and use the facilities anytime. It is my great pleasure and joy to share your teachings with anyone who wants to. Thank you very much.
I missed something. Oh. Their handwriting doesn't say who sent it.
Oi.
This is from Parvati with the gift that she gave.
Brahmanandaji, we are so happy to be with you again, and Radha too. I hope this gift will remind you of Florida. Hope to see you this summer at Ananda. Jai Bhagavan. Lovingly, Parvati and Mahesh. That's to remind you of Florida. This story was picked out for the program, of course. Written by Guruji, one of his classical stories from the book I Am the Way. And its title, in response to your question, I'm sure, The Universal Search for Peace. Hindus call it the age of Kali Yuga, which means the age of lawlessness, confusion, misunderstanding, irresponsibility, anxiety, and anguish.
Open the TV.
Open your TV.
Here.
You will find these items.
Every nation, every man, woman, meeting.
Every nation, every man and woman busy in this Kali Yuga. But there's no need to believe in the Hindus' view about Kali Yuga. We can see universal lawlessness, confusion, misunderstanding, anxiety, anguish with our own eyes. We read and hear about the misappropriation of others' homes and property, about religious corruption, hijacking, lowjacking. We see the disintegration of family life and observe complete domestic, social, national, and international lawlessness. In short, we have all types of misery, from physical to spiritual. We are watching the destruction of our planet Earth due to our physical, mental, and spiritual pollution, our nuclear pollution and acid rain. We have polluted our earth, soil, water, lakes, rivers, and vegetables. Therefore, we have polluted all 5 elements, which are by nature mixed in the water and
You
earth.
cannot find any big vegetable.
You can't find any vegetable without influence of pollution. In such a condition, how can anyone be happy in any way? And what are we to do in this predicament? Once upon a time, a group of wise and impartial men and women came together with the idea of helping to bring peace and peaceful coexistence to Earth. They formed a deputation representing all religious sects, and they set out to visit the head of every religion and government in the world. They started their journey with the United States, because it is the head of big power. The deputation arrived in Washington, D.C. by airplane and was welcomed by the Washington government officials. After preliminary greetings, the deputation said, "What should be the means and method to bring peace, bliss, and peaceful coexistence to this earth?" The government officers advised, "Follow the American way. There is no other method. As much as possible, collect nuclear weapons so that our peace may be permanent. By Star Wars, we can wipe out unhappiness from every part of Earth, a complete democratic method." Star Wars. After their speech, all the other American countries, North, Central, and South, voted to express their opinions, but no 2 countries agreed, although all were Americans. No doubt they all admitted the deputation's resolution for peace on Earth, but each had its own way to establish that peace. Some American nations advised that there should be guerrilla warfare to maintain the peace on Earth. After visiting the American countries, the deputation visited all African and Arabian countries. Then there they decided that there could be no peace on Earth unless everybody became Muslim, creating a Muslim democracy that they proclaimed was the only way for peace and peaceful coexistence. Next, our deputation visited Israel, where the Israeli government said, "See the 10 Commandments. We shall have peace on earth by following these 10 commandments." Where next? The Vatican. They had company with the Pope, And after respectful salutations, the Pope advised, follow Lord Christ and become Roman Catholic. That is the way for unity and world peace and peaceful coexistence. From there they went on. They made pilgrimage through the whole of India. You know, there they found that the Hindus were worshipping 33 million gods and goddesses, each with his or her respective vehicle, one on a bull, one riding a peacock, another a swan, a mouse, several perched on lotus flowers, another on an eagle, on and on. Although all religions and all governments all over the world were claiming their purpose was peace on earth and peaceful coexistence, yet they all had different opinions about how to establish that peace, and the Hindus were teaching multiplicity in unity, and unity in multiplicity, but they did not feel that. They remained on the level of mythology. So the deputation finished and went to what was communist Russia. At the Kremlin, they met with government officials who told them, we believe on peace. We believe in peace on earth. We believe in peaceful coexistence. These are our main aims. Through the communistic way, there is no other choice. From there, the delegation went to Red China, where the Chinese government told them, no doubt the communist way of life is the way, but it's the Chinese way of communism which is the way. And in this way, the deputation visited all countries and all religions, including the Hare Krishnas, the Jehovah Witnesses, the fundamentalists, the reborn again Christians. They did not find any difference in the aims and goals of each group. All wanted peace, but each wanted it their own way. Be sure, you cannot make peace, happiness, bliss. They have to be experienced. In fact, true peace, happiness, bliss, unity, and peaceful coexistence are the way of nature. They have to be experienced within by feeling I am, beyond the body and the relative mind. No doubt, there is no difference in opinion between all nations and all religions. Unanimously, all leaders claim one main aim: peace on earth, peaceful coexistence. But no one has any knowledge of peace or peaceful coexistence. He who does not know himself cannot have any peace, and he who does not have any peace cannot have peaceful coexistence with others. This is the law of nature. You cannot understand anything without going beyond your body and thinking mind. When you go beyond body and mind, you will understand the happenings of your unconscious, subconscious, conscious, and superconscious mind, because then you are their witness. The witness is always beyond time and space, while the doer is always within time and space. As long as your mind is governed by earth and water, that is to say, by time and space, and by psychological desires, so long it will always be pulled down and down. When you have natural thinking, by means of the fire element, Agni, the atmosphere, Vayu, and the sun, Surya, then your mind will fly up, and will be a center of natural peace and peaceful coexistence. In essence, you cannot make peace and peaceful coexistence. You have to feel them by meditating on I am, beyond the body and mind, by means of cosmic nadam, the inner music. And it is this topic,
When atom vibrate,
when atoms vibrate,
you can hear.
you can hear
Only power of Nadam.
in the form of nadam, inner music. Sometimes it seems like a ringing sound. So long it is this topic, I want to further elaborate for you.
I hope many of you have.
I hope many, this is another topic very interesting. Many of you have the inner
How
sound.
many
How
have you?
many hear the inner sound?
I tell you.
I can tell you.
I tell you.
I can
Everybody
assure you,
have.
everybody has.
But when you have meditation,
When you have meditation,
you will have many melody.
by meditating, when you have meditation, you will have this sound manifest within 1 week.
Sound become your guide.
And that sound becomes your guiding light.
Atom vibrate.
Atoms vibrating,
You can hear.
you can hear. The elaboration by a very charming story. Once upon a time, in a small village in India, a school teacher was teaching the story of the Ramayana.
Very member.
Very famous, we just chanted from it. And almost all of the children in the class were dozing. Now this occurrence is not so unusual. Even grown-ups nap at the time of the Ramayana, because the story has been cited and recited so many times that its novelty has worn off.
10 minutes.
Same way the church. Now, on this particular afternoon, although the teacher was reciting technically perfectly, without so much as even a glance at the book lying open before him, still an outsider could detect that he also was dozing. He knew the story by heart, and he was narrating the episodes exactly like a papagay, a parrot, and he did not know what he was saying because he was slumbering soundly. Now, all of a sudden, there was a sensation. The inspector had entered the classroom. The pupils came to attention. The teacher also became alert and expressive. The inspector said, "Ha! I'm glad to know that you are teaching the Ramayana. I will ask something of the children about Lord Ram." Assuming that children easily remember details about breakings and incidents of that nature, beatings, breakings, he asked a simple question. "Tell me, children, who broke the bow of Shankara?" One boy jumped up from his seat, hastily raised his hand, stood up, exclaimed, "Excuse me, sir, but I did not break it." I want to get this straight right now at the very beginning, because whenever anything happens in this school, it is I who am the first to be blamed. It was like a bolt of lightning from the blue sky for the inspector. He glanced at the teacher, who was about to lift his cane. The teacher exclaimed, "Surely this rascal must be the culprit. He's the worst of all." And he roared at the boy, "If you did not do it, then why did you get up so fast and say you didn't do it?" He turned and advised the inspector, "Do not be misled by this boy's sweet talk." The inspector was reeling. He thought it unwise to say anything at the time, and he turned and went out of the class. Infuriated, the inspector went straight to the headmaster's office and narrated the entire incident in detail and demanded what should be done in this respect. The headmaster urged the inspector, "Do not try to pursue the matter any further, as these days it is very precarious to say anything to the students. Whoever broke it, let them have the rest there. Only during the last 2 months has there been any peace in the school. Before that, much furniture was broken. Many things were burnt up by the students. No, it is better to just keep mum. To say anything in these troubled days is to invite grave trouble. Any time there could be a strike, a dharma, a fast unto death. Nothing can be done," concluded the headmaster, "except to watch and to wait." The inspector was flabbergasted. He was stunned and dumbstruck. He approached the chairman of the school committee and told him all that had happened. Ramayana was being taught in a class, and a boy said that he did not break Shankara's bow. And the teacher said that very same boy must be the culprit. And the headmaster appealed to let the matter go, whoever may be responsible, because it's unwise to pursue the matter. There's constant fear of strike, so forth. The inspector inquired about the chairman's view. The chairman replied, "The headmaster is wise in his decision. Do not bother about the culprit. Whoever might have broken it, the committee will get it repaired. It is better to get it repaired than to go deep into the cause." This is your story. Everybody has his or her own universe. All want peace and peaceful coexistence on the level of the thinking mind. But that mind is the cause of all multiplying and dividing and all disunity. The witness is always beyond the body and mind. Be the witness. Feel, no doubt, I have a body and mind, but I am not the body and mind. I am not the emotions. I am that I am. From morning until evening, I am witnessing more than 1,000 eyes, but I am always beyond time and space, the witness of them, while they are the movements of time and space. You cannot know what peace and peaceful coexistence are without meditation on I am, on absolute Godhood, beyond the body and mind. You are bliss. When you feel blissful and peaceful, then you have peaceful coexistence with all nature, not only with this planet, but also with the sun, moon, all planets, galaxies, with all existence. The whole house of nature becomes your own house. Such a man or woman is the incarnation of heaven moving on this earth. He or she is the image of Mother Nature. According to this story, we do not know anything about anything. We do not know why we have appreciation or lack of appreciation. We don't know who is Ram, who is Ravana, who is Sita. So long we cannot have any knowledge or understanding of the Ramayana. In fact, the whole meaning is going on within you all the time. Others' incarnation will not help you. You have to feel the incarnation of God, of Shri Ram, within you. You need God to be awakened within your own heart and mind. The serpent in the Garden of Eden did not talk to Adam and Eve, because as we all know, serpents do not have human language. That serpent is the Kundalini, energy, your central nervous system and brain. That too is your story. Everybody has his or her opinion about everything. Nobody can meditate on another person's God. But when you come into the I am, beyond body and mind, then you cross the ocean of samsara, ignorance, and you feel your own being. Therefore, you have to feel your own incarnation. That is the essence of the whole Ramayana. Without Ram, who will kill your ego? Who will break Shankara's bow? Breaking the bow means to go beyond time and space. As long as you have ego, you cannot break Shankara's bow. When you are operating beyond time and space as the witness, then you feel that the whole universe is interwoven within your mind, like the brilliant lights sprung on a Christmas tree, and you remain always beyond that mind. Guruji concludes with a mantra. Many might not know it, many might know it. We'll go leading, following, then all together. Om Sahana Bhavatu.
Om
Sahana Bhavatu. Sahana Bhunaktu. Sahana Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavai. Sahaviryam Karavavai. Sahaviryam. Sahaviryam Karavavai. Karavavai. Tejasvi. Tejasvi. Navadhitam astu. Navadhitam astu. Mahavidvishavai. Mahavidvishavai. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Sahana Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavai. Tejasvinavadhitam astu. Ma vidvishavai.
Om
Shanti,
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 Shanti.
Shanti. Guruji gives translation. May God protect us both. May God protect us all in togetherness. May He nourish us all in togetherness. May we work in togetherness with great energy, physically, mentally, and spiritually, individually, universally, psychologically, economically, nationally, internationally. May our study be vigorous. May our meetings be effective to strengthen our togetherness in all respects. And may we not hate each other, destroying our togetherness. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Any question?
You mentioned that about the Kali Yuga, that we're in that now. it seems kind of paradoxical that we have all the, supercomputers, mini computers, faxes, beepers, satellites, and still the same stuff keeps going on.
From the point of mind,
From the point of mind, it is Kali Yuga.
because when you misuse,
When you misuse
overuse,
or overuse
abuse,
or abuse
anything,
anything,
body, mind, money,
body, mind, senses, money,
house,
the house,
time,
the science,
and
that is called Kali Yuga.
when you have no weapon,
When you have no weapon,
monkey biting of monkey by fighting, monkey by fighting,
monkeys are biting,
fighting,
fighting with weapon sticks,
and you have
and you have a revolver.
you beyond more scientists,
We are most
scientists,
dangerous. We are more dangerous
than monkey
than monkeys.
because remember
We have different weapons.